After that, I vowed I'll never release any music again, because every time you write a song, you think this is going to be the one. My royalty payment for the rest of my life. Well, let me start with that point. I stopped making music. Today, I am planning to finish Bloom. I have put 2 days aside in my diary to finish my vocals, basically, before I go into the studio with my engineer. And I want to have everything ready so that when he comes, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm even going to try to make sure that my BVs are already recorded so that I don't have to do that when he comes. While I'm setting up, I just wanted to take the time to talk about what Bloom is even about. Like, why did I write Bloom? What is the story behind Bloom? And why am I releasing music now after several years? Why did I stop making music? Well, let me start with that point. I stopped making music about 3 years ago after just feeling deflated from all of the effort that I put into all of the stages that I required. And every time, I wonder if probably every artist can relate, every time you write a song, you think this is going to be the one. This is going to be the one to blow up. This is going to be my royalty payment for the rest of my life. This is the one that's going to put me on the map. And you know what, to be honest, like, my team loved the song. I loved the song. People around me enjoyed it, but the people that didn't know me and the DJs and the radio stations and the contacts that I sent it to basically were quite negative about it, and it just made me feel so rubbish. Like, I just felt like, oh my gosh, you know what, I put a lot of effort into this. I don't think I can do this anymore. It just felt like it just wasn't doing anything. The reason why I wanted to write music, it was to inspire and encourage and uplift. And that last song that I did wasn't really about that. It was just about me and my business and me being that girl. Because like I said, I wasn't really walking with God. After that, I vowed I'll never release any music again because it was just too much effort for too little return. But to be honest, every release I've done has always taught me something. So even though it didn't blow up and there was no royalty check, there was an experience that I logged, which has fast forward helped me to create this system that I'm doing now that I've decided to release music again. So what is this song Bloom about, and why am I releasing it now? Bloom is about my relationship with God and how I bloom when I'm in his presence. I bloom every time he's near. Every time I spend time with God, I grow in confidence. I learn more about myself. I feel the warm hug from heaven, basically. And this song talks about that. And the reason that I'm releasing it is because when I came back to Christ, because I work in a very secular environment, which is not a bad thing, it brings money into my home and provides for me and my son. I now realise that what God wanted me to do was just surrender everything to him and then allow him to basically rebrand me and put me on the right path that he wanted for me. And one of the things I've really felt strongly in my spirit is that I felt that God told me that he wants me to write. He still wants me to sing, and he wants me to release music for his glory this time. Not just inspiration, not just encouragement, but to talk about him, to lift him up, to include the Great Commission, to include spreading the gospel in my music very openly, because he wants everyone to know that doesn't know him, that he loves them, to have a close relationship. That's what God wants with us, with all of his creation. So I've really felt strongly that through my music, through the music that he's been giving me, that's what he wanted me to do and to share it with the world. So that's why I'm doing this. That is the reason why Bloom exists. I remember when I wrote Bloom, it was such a beautiful experience. I'd actually done a study I was reading Isaiah, and if you haven't read the book of Isaiah, you need to. It is such a great book in the Bible to read, and I'd really encourage you to do it. So I was really studying, I'm gonna have to shut this down. I was really studying the book of Isaiah quite deeply, and there was a section in there that was talking about heaven, and it just caught me in my tracks. And I decided that I wanted to do a deep dive into heaven, and next thing I know, I'm writing several songs just because. But none of those songs felt like they were the one. And then I pulled all of the ideas apart and started to rebuild and talk about my relationship with God, which was the real part of what I really wanted to say. And then Bloom came. I really invited God into that songwriting process. And all of the new songs that I've written have come from time with God, studying the word, praying, and then all of a sudden these ideas, these downloads will just come. And it's been the last almost year of writing. He's given me so many songs, and it is a result of prayer. It's a result of me putting that time in and asking God what he wants to express through me. And I'm really excited about what God will do. I've let go of the blow up, the fame, the fortune, all of this, because I know that my God shall supply all of my needs according to his riches and his glory. I know that he knows what I need. I know that he is a good God. He's a good, good father. I know that he, whatever he wants to do with this song, even if it just blesses one person, that's good enough. So yeah, that's what Bloom is about. Oh, let me plug this in. I'm about to go into my session now. I think this setup is pretty much ready. I'm gonna do a mic check test. I've already warmed up my vocals. Yeah. One check. One, check, check. Why can I hear more? Oh. 1, 2. Oh, can you hear that rasp in my voice though? I do feel quite tired. I've had several late nights. Anyway, I'm just trusting God for this session.